We're live, reporting live from the grow tent. Happy Saturday. I'm late in true TFP fashion. Moving slow today. Had some net pots to wash in preparation of getting the orange tower set up. Good morning, Pro Pyro. Happy Saturday. What's up, Habitual? Happy Saturday, everybody. So yeah, I was just washing 80 net pots. I still had 80 net pots to wash, you guys, from the reset. So now the reset's officially over. So it lasted more than 28 days. Hash was wrong. What's up, MK? Good morning. What's up, Mohammed? What up, Bernie? And what's up, Corey? Happy Saturday, everybody. I need some coffee. I need to get myself organized. Today we're going to be just setting up the orange tower, and so we're going to be throwing net pots, foam colors. I'm going to use hydro clay or clay pebbles for the lettuce that's going to be going into the orange tower. So tomorrow we're going to be transplanting seedlings. If there are any lettuce seedlings that are ready, I'm going to be putting them in clay pebbles versus foam collars. But for now, I'll use the foam collars to plug the holes so we don't have any leaks or anything going on. My grandson came and cleaned out the chicken coop, costing me 30 bucks. Nice. Let me turn on all messages here. Good morning, Mia. Happy Saturday, and good morning, Blooming Rose. I am fashionably late today, you guys. I was just saying I had to wash net pots, and I had to, oh shoot, I left it upstairs. I got my pH 7 buffer, so now I can calibrate my pH pen. And I went to my friend's house last night who has like an online hydro shop, and I was telling him about my TDS meter and asking him how I calibrate it, and he's like, what? It doesn't, there's like a freaking hair flying on my phone. He's like, your TDS meter doesn't have like a dial to change the value to match the solution to calibrate, and it doesn't, which means I guess you have to use sodium chloride. I don't freaking know. Anyways, I'm gonna figure it out because I gotta get that sorted. But the last thing really to do is to get a large air stone in the second bucket system, which I was supposed to go out before the live and go get it. Just a couple of really large, long ones. But I'm going to go right after. I didn't have time, so just get myself organized. I have a bit of a leak going on in the tower that I gotta fix. What's up, Aaron? Good afternoon. Good to see you. Cheers, everybody. Haven't even had a sip of coffee yet because I've just been busy. I need this more than I realize. The other stuff is just too heavy. Oh my gosh, Blooming Rose. You know what? You guys save mine. Honestly, I feel the same way. Whether it's personal life, the world, like the state of the world, whatever you feel about it, or anyways, everything can be very heavy in, let me just have a sip of coffee first so this comes out right. Life gets heavy, and so it's nice when you have an outlet, somewhere where you can hang and chill and have a good time, laugh, not, take things too seriously. And yeah, so I'm sending you all the positive vibes, Blooming Rose. This is just a space where we just get to chill and have a good day and have some positive vibes and have fun with some plants and sip on some coffee, hang with some amazing people. You guys are all wonderful. So wishing you all just the freaking best weekend. What's up, Holy Toledo? Hope you're having a great day. And what's up, Sea Daddy? Happy Saturday to you. Blooming Rose is here. Good to see you. I know, I'm so glad you guys are here. It's so nice to just chill. On my second cup of coffee, trying it out with some whipped cream and oh my gosh, MK, that's how I used to have my coffee. So freaking good. But I wouldn't always whip the cream. I'd have it with whipping cream, like 35% cream, but I just poured into my coffee. It tasted like coffee ice cream, but without the sugar. How many days till spring, LOL? And see the results of love. Your plants responding to your care is proof of love. Yes, love. And it honestly, Blooming Rose, it shows you what love is. It's like, it's not easy. You got to put work into things. You've got to persevere and keep at it. Even if things are consistently failing, you have to consistently keep failing in order to finally succeed at some point in time, you know? So it's, oh, thanks for saying that, Mia. Appreciate it. Yeah, you know, it's all about really just the power of consistency and perseverance. Thanks so much, Eddie. Appreciate that. So yeah, yeah, yesterday was one of those days where I walked into the garden and I was like, wow. I felt, I get that all the time. There's certain times in my grows where I'm like, you know, the start of this grow, I was just saying how I wasn't really enjoying it because I'm so in my own head, you know, with the setup like this and putting my journey out on the lives and in front of people. I feel like I have to live up to the setup. And if I don't live up to it now, what am I doing with all this stuff? Right? And because there's an aspect to me that cares about what people think, there's a certain pressure. And so, yeah, it's nice to have that feeling where I get to enjoy my garden a little bit. Because the last couple of weeks I've felt very stressed out, very overwhelmed. And yeah, it's just been tough to enjoy the garden. But I'm finally feeling happy, but we can't rest now, right? We got more work to do, but yeah, things are looking okay. And just I had to move the Rebel Starfighter to the second bucket system that's on less nutrients to see if I can help it kind of bounce back and catch up to the other tomatoes. What's up, Cabs? Good morning. Good morning. What veggies are you growing? I'm going to take you guys on a tent tour in 7 minutes, 12:20. We're going to do the tent tour, and I'll show you guys everything I'm growing. But I'm growing all kinds of stuff. Since I'm retired, I have nowhere to go but TFP tent. Well, come on over, MK. I am honored that that is how you choose to spend your time. Cheers, everybody. I live in Colorado and I couldn't imagine keeping my garden year round. Fortunately, this is a grow tent, so I have the ability to have a garden all year round, which was the main, the driving factor behind this plan, was to be able to grow all year round. What's up, Colton? So good to see you. It's been a while. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. How has life been treating you? And thank you so much, Holy Toledo. Appreciate that. What's up, fly fishing? I'm from Kerala. Nice. Welcome. It's Bernie, it's where the nuns don't go. So you'll have nothing, there's nothing for you there. Yeah. Hash smacked his head and got amnesia and forgot how big the grow tent is. Yeah, row, row, row your boat. Oh my gosh. Les, I'm gonna have I hope you start these seed sheets for yourself before you order all these seeds, because to have to go back through your collection and redo that is insane. It's insane. Party grow time. Woo woo. What's up, Hydro Monk? Happy Saturday. And what's up, F10? Good morning. Good morning. What's my favorite thing to grow? Oh man, food. I don't know. Flowers. I love growing it all. Everything has its own unique experience. Grownomics. Happy Saturday and cheers. Hope you're having a great day so far. Thanks for hanging out. Been a little rough the last little bit, but we're on the up now. Hopefully, hope all is well there. Everyone ready for Xmas? Oh man, you know what? I gave up on the holidays this year. Fortunately, I'm in a position where everyone has agreed no gifts for each other. That way it's just easier on everybody, and we don't have to, you know, I don't have to worry about anything for anybody. I just chill and enjoy my garden. But Colton, sending you some positive vibes. Sorry if it's been rough, but hopefully things are looking up for you, and I hope you have a happy holiday. Redo my collection? No, not redo your collection. I'm saying your list, your seed list that you sent me with the picture and the name and the description, you should add to that list as you're ordering your varieties, so that later you don't have to go through all your varieties and input it in the list as one thing. You can do little by little. No calves, it's almost your birthday. Holy Toledo, every no gets. I have never used a dating app. I like getting out there and suffering the rejection. Yeah. And Holy Toledo, that's funny. Every no gets closer to a yes. TFP, I'm glad you finally responded on Discord. I was oh my gosh, habitual. I am the worst. Okay, so first of all, on the actual TFP Discord server, I told you guys, I'm so bad at responding to text messages or chats. I don't know what it is. I'm not good at it. And so on Discord, I have like the main server open where we have our regular chat, and I'm chatting away on there or whatever, and I'm not really engaging much because I'm not checking it much, just because it's been a busy week. But I forgot to check the individual chats, and there's a couple people that have written like a whole thing, and I haven't even had the chance to respond. So I'm so sorry, habitual. I just noticed it yesterday. I'm like, oh shit, she responded. I guess I don't see the notification. Anyways, excuses, but I'm not ignoring you, I swear. And I would never hate you. Are you kidding me? I'm so excited to work with you. So I'm gonna, I know I told you I'd get back to you last night, but I'm sorry. I'll get back to you today. If I'm right, it's 24th of December. I don't know, Pro Pyro. 2 cups of coffee this morning. Nice. This is number 2. Thank you so much, Grownomics. I hope your day is freaking amazing. She's got a hoodie on in the grow tent. Yeah, I'm actually dying of heat right now. But you know what it is? It's so cold outside. And what's up, John? It's so cold outside. And good morning, Berry Berry. It's not my birthday today. Thank you so much, though. But yeah, it's so hot in here, but it's so cold outside that, you know, it's like Saturday. I'm doing stuff around the house, want to wear a cozy hoodie, and then I forget on my live, and then I'm like, oh, right, I'm cooking in here. Battling keeping my temps lower than 8 bajillion degrees. Wow, that's a new temperature. You're so welcome, Colton. I hope you have a great day. I'm setting out weed in my house for Cabsmas now. Oh my gosh. I love that you call it that, Bernie. Like, what a great freaking marketing opportunity, Cabsmas. Positive vibes sent to whoever needs them today. Thanks for that, Aaron. That's so nice. You hear that, everybody? What's up, Shane? Good morning. And what's up, Craft? We're going to do the tent tour in just a sec. I still feel like I need coffee. Oh my gosh, no, habitual. I like to, you know how I have a hard time focusing. So I need to make sure that I have nothing going on and nothing preoccupying me when I'm going to sit down and read through it. Because it's important to me that I do something that you're happy with, right? And so I like to really focus and pay attention. And so sometimes I don't get back right away until I have the ability to do that. People are overwhelming you. So sorry. I just turned 52, but my love of gardening is crazy. I'm a dude who loves snowboarding and playing music professionally and smoking weed. You're so welcome, Eddie. And happy growing. I have to check emails. So I don't know yet. Need 2 semester. TFP's in demand, yeah. Thanks, Jimtown Steve. It is not my birthday, but thank you so much. I had on insulated pants a minute ago in my tent. A psychotic break. Oh my gosh, I bet. Minus 35 here today. Oh my gosh. That's what Mrs. Cavs calls it. I love that. That's so funny. The inside of our garage door was frosted this morning. I have a grow tent in there, but luckily it stays warm enough in the tent. Oh my gosh, fortunately for that. Holy crap, that sucks. What's the plan in the garden today? We are gonna put or set up the orange grow tower. All right, let's do a tent tour. One last sip of coffee. I'm just booting up today, you guys. It's taking me a little while. What is up, Greasy Trees? Hope you're having a great day so far. Happy Saturday, everybody. Humidifiers will be working extra hard to keep up with that dry heat. Yeah, speaking of, I gotta fill mine. All right, let's do the tent tour, and then I will show you guys, or then we'll get to work. All right, everything looking beautiful today. So this is what we're going to be working on today, setting up the tower. We're going to fill it. We're going to do the nutrients. We're going to put all the net pots, the foam collars in. And then tomorrow we're going to get all the, I know a lot of these ceilings are going to be garbage like this one. It's like reaching for light. I'm not even going to bother. Some of them look good, some of them not so good. So we'll assess. These ones are younger, but they'll take off and do better. John, stop lying. You hate hydro. Cannabis gets done in 4 weeks. I can put some veggies in there. Nice. Me too, Erin. The addiction is real. Happy growing to everyone that's growing right now. All right. So, when they're reaching for the light, you can move them closer to the light. I mean, the light's as close at, well, I can move the tray up closer to the light, but I can't move the light closer to the tray. But thank you. All right, so let's start with the grow tower. There's nothing really new in the grow tower. I have to clean out some stuff. I've got, I don't know, just like seedlings that didn't make it, certain things that gotta go. So we have the, they're not going to put a brick on it. Okay, I'll do it later. Jeez. Anyways, honestly, W354, I really do. When I have like a perpetual harvest, when things are ready, it's so good. How much does lettuce cost per head? I don't know how much mine would cost, but at the store, it really depends if you're buying conventional versus organic. All you have to do is keep optimal. Yes, so the challenge with the grow towers is I can add more lights. I should also wipe them down, but I can add more lights and see how that goes. What's up, Brayden? And what's up? Okay, is it lead artist, right? Or lead artist? I think it's lead artist, right? Maybe it's lead artist. I don't know. So I'm sorry. Yeah, so the lettuce looks beautiful. I've got cilantro, which is great because I want to have nachos really freaking badly. So now I got my cilantro, just like a big freaking plate of nachos, you know, with tons of cheese, tons of cilantro, onion, tomato, all the good stuff. I've got my arugula, which I hope it's not crazy peppery like the last time. But yeah, they kind of look weird, but we've got our lavender. I've got parsley. I've got basil, more parsley, basil. A lot of Thai basil because I'm going to be making cilantro. I don't freaking know crap. What are you making fun of me? Too much nitrogen. Check your pH. Okay, I will. Am I invited? I like nachos. What's up, Freaky Nugs? There is the bucket systems. They are looking beautiful today. Oh, my zinnia looks a little droopy. I gotta check it. Yeah, everything looks beautiful. So the flowers opened on some of the tomato plants. I was gonna pinch them off, but I'm like, maybe I should just let it grow. So we'll go through them. I'm gonna start this way. So first I have the eggplant totally took off. Yeah, nachos. I have all the fixings, so I think that's probably what I'll do tonight. Just a freaking big plate of nachos with like ground beef, refried beans, cheese, tomatoes, avocado, cilantro. I still have the cowboy candy jalapenos that I made. So yeah, anyways, so yeah, the eggplant's looking beautiful. I moved out all the other plants that were here. We have our pink icicle tomato, which is finally looking better. I don't know why the leaves were like so, I don't know, maybe it's the variety. Maybe the leaves are just a narrower, like a skinnier leaf. Anyways, we've got flowers growing already, which is exciting. Some of these varieties are cherry, so I'm not too worried about picking off the tomatoes and waiting for the plant to get larger. But some of them, yeah, they'll look fake and shiny. Yes, I know that about nitrogen, but I'll check the pH. And then finally, we've got some flowers on the, yeah, what does that mean? Is that too much water or too little water? It's finally stopping to do that, but it's been doing that for several days, and now finally, like this one is not as bad, but before all of them were like that, and I don't understand why. Nitrogen toxicity. Oh. Seed Daddy, it's the icicle one, which I know the variety is like a narrower variety, but the icicle, it's all the pink varieties. It's so weird. But specifically, it's the pink icicle and the pink oxheart. So these ones are the green zebra. They're doing okay. They don't have that same issue. And then I have the Paul Robson. Every day it's looking better. Too much water that the leaves will act heavy and droop. Yes, I did reduce the watering, so I think we're okay for now with the watering, but I'll have to we've got some flowers on the Galaxy, and there's a flower that opened. We're gonna go around the other side. I'm actually, yeah, it could be I don't know how VPD affects the leaves, but I will tell you that my VPD was off, and as soon as I got it back under control, the leaves looked better. But then I've got like, look what's happening with the ox heart. Like, what is this? What's up, Ian? Good to see you. What do you do for pollination? I hand pollinate the things that need pollinating, and the rest is self-pollinating. VPD is supposed to be a leaf measurement, not for room averages. So, what's up, Fred? I don't know if I just said what's up, Fred, or if I said it in my head and I didn't say it out loud. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. I put it under a scope, and I don't know if it's like a nutrient issue or like a disease on the plant. But yeah, there's something going on with the ox heart, and it's been problematic since day one. It's like brown on the leaves. So the average you get on the pulse is not true VPD. I don't know enough about it, but what I do know, use a laser temperature gauge for VPD. Is there like a special equation or a formula? Like, I have a laser thermometer that I can use, but that just tells me the temperature. It's not going to tell me the VPD. Yes, we get it, John. Your plants are in soil and they're happy. Potassium boost ASAP. That is my best guess. I don't understand it enough to know if it's, yeah, ay. Anyways, all right. Well, so, moving on. But yeah, I don't know what this is, so I'll have to figure that out. I don't know how to figure it out, but I'll have to figure it out somehow. I'll Google it. But yeah, we've got flowers on the ox heart. Yes, Bob's Debuilder. I am, well, according to a lot of people, I'm on Mars. And then this is the Ponderosa. It's getting huge. I don't think we have any flowers yet, though. Here we have the, why do I keep forgetting what this one is called? Is it the Dark Galaxy? No, it's not the Dark Galaxy. Oh, right, Cherokee Purple. So our first flower opened on the Cherokee Purple. This is so funny. Some people say more nitrogen, and others are saying too much nitrogen. And then I've got another couple of flowers that opened here. These are the Cousin Martinas. These are cherry tomato variety, so you can see the flowers smaller. And then we have our first Dark Galaxy flower right there, which is exciting. And then I have my peppers. They're all mystery peppers except for this one, which is probably not getting watered properly. And then I have my mocha swirl zinnia flower, which I gotta check the watering. And then peppers. All right, what's everybody saying? This is the part where I get overwhelmed. El Badger, it's 20 by 10, 200 square feet. VPD is the understanding of parameters of numbers. Most people don't use correct charts for VPD. It's just because the plant doesn't like wet feet. She needs more dry periods, my opinion. So how did nitrogen toxicity happen? Is it just too much? Yeah, the towers is a different issue. I know that. The towers is a something else. I'm talking about the tomatoes specifically. Craving a cheeseburger from. Oh my God, that sounds so good, Blooming Rose. What time's lunch or dinner? Try it. I'll have to look at that variety, Erin. 35% humidity, no slush growth in veg sometimes. Don't get overwhelmed, trust yourself. It's not that I get overwhelmed with what people are saying, it's just too much nitrogen if the leaves are toppling, you're doing great. Towers could be a pH imbalance or accumulation. All right, I lost you guys for a sec, I'm back. So yeah, towers could be a pH issue, or it could be, I don't know, something going on. But yeah, we'll figure that out after. It's fine. As for the buckets, I'm just gonna give them more time. I just fed them yesterday, so I'm back. I hope you guys can see me. We're back. I hope everyone can see me. Nitrogen toxicity happened because you're not topping off with fresh water between reservoir changes. Okay, well, I guess I will be topping up with fresh water between reservoir changes. So I guess it's just like Bernie said, an accumulation. What's up, Travis? Good to see you. And what's up, Dave? Happy Saturday. The tomatoes do not have nitrogen toxicity. So what do they have? Like I don't know what they have then. Could they be overwatered maybe? Maybe it's overwatering. Andy, he means the res, when the reservoir starts to deplete from water and nutrients, refill it with fresh water until the next feeding time. Hate to put it out there, but it could be tomato blight. Yeah, so I've had tomato blight. It doesn't look like that. But that's what I thought right away. So it started happening just with that variety. I don't know what it is with the Oxheart. Yeah, so actually Cav sent me something this morning saying like, figure out the flow of your system first. That way you can make sure you always have a balanced pH. It could be temperature swings, but yeah, the new leaves are unaffected. And what I've observed with blight is that sometimes it happens on the new leaves too. So I had it, just my last grow, I had it on several things, and I had to get rid of everything. So I don't know if that's what it is, but it could be, Colton. It's very, that was the first thing I thought of, because I always think of the worst. I'm always so concerned that I'm gonna lose my garden any day now. And yeah, have you documented the temps, pH, and ppm in relation to your res? Only when I fill it. Only when I fill it. If I replenish half of what went down. That's the thing, is like when I top up with water, I always feel like I should be adding, I always feel like there's got to be nutrients in the water. Otherwise, like, you're just giving them plain water, and then the next time you added nutrients, it's not accurate because it's diluted because of the water you added in before. Yeah, so now I've upped it to like changing, sometimes windburn. Yeah, it could, I mean, I moved the fans, so I really don't know what could be causing windburn. Like the leaves that are affected aren't even blowing in the wind right now, but but I put it under the scope and it doesn't look the same as blight. It right now, like the optics of just this right here, that looks like blight. That looks like what I had before. But if it looks like rust, it's a fungal. Doesn't really, I don't know. It's happening like where the veins are, so that plant is eating itself. Yeah, this is the oxheart hash. This is the one that I've had problems with since day one. Like since it's sprouted, look at this. And it's like on all the leaves. But it's not on any other plant. It's just the oxheart. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I think this is the one. Oh no, it was the Paul Robson, right? There was one that I kind of messed with. What do the roots look like? And the roots look pretty good. I put it under a scope, so I feel like if it were mites, I would see it. It's the whole plant from the bottom. It's happening from the bottom and working its way up to the top. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, is this like a nutrients thing? Like, because it looks like it's following the way the nutrients is traveling. It'll help keep track of your temperature, pH and EC. And test your temperature and EC, etc. Okay. Okay, so when a plant is eating itself, what does that mean? Like, is that a disease? Is that like, should I get rid of the plant? Should I give it more time? I feel like if it were a disease, its roots are locked out. How do you know that? Oh my gosh, this is crazy how many contradicting. Everyone's like, they're not heavy feeders, they are heavy feeders. Do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. It's not eating enough newts, okay? No root lock the way she's... Oh my god. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna focus. I appreciate you guys trying to help. Did the plants slip down into the foam? I don't know what you mean. Slip down into the foam? No. Yeah, I'm gonna, well, I have to Google it. What's up, Sky Overhead? Anyways, I'm gonna keep an eye on the, thanks Bernie, temperatures and pH. Got it. Is the crown rotting? No. Look it up. I think it looks like overwatering. Could be. Those roots are rotten. Are they? All right, well, I know. Okay, calves, I get it now. I've learned. There's no such thing as overwatering, only under aerating. I'm learning. Yeah, the water temp. Okay. All right. Well, I might have to make the call. All right. Well, I'm going to move on from that because it's stressing me out. They are damaged. It's moving through the system. Not enough oxygen equals overwater. So should I get rid of the plant? Okay. I'm just going to move on for now. So it's fixable. Because I don't want to get root rot and then it's gonna like spread through my system. I'll have to figure out how to fix it. What's up, Doyle? Yes, that part does not look good. I mean, I added an air stone. The water is not very frequent. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more that I can do. I mean, I can add a larger air stone with a more powerful air pump, but other than that, there's nothing additional I can do at this point in time. Yes, Colton, I do use H2O2. Pay attention to see if it spreads. No, it's been like that for weeks and it hasn't spread. This is why it was important for those return gutters to flow. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, think about having a race car with bad tires. Yeah. Well, it's a learning experience, and I am doing the best I can. $65 to $68 is optimum. Yes, you're doing great. This is a very tough system. Thanks, Bernie. Yeah, honestly, it's so tough, especially because I don't have all the proper tools. Yeah, it's a very easy system to dial in. Right. Well, anything is easy when you have all the tools and resources available, right? But if you don't, then you have to do workarounds, and that's the part that you're describing, the cheat of it all, right? I've never used hydro. I like learning on here. This is all new to me. A lot of gardening. Oh, gardens outside and inside over the years. You've got this. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Erin. Why so serious? I don't know. Ask everybody in the chat. I'm just kidding. What's up? Something about nothing. Yeah, if it's viral, it will affect the other plants. I don't think it's viral. I think it's a more finicky plant than the others, and I think I've done something or something happened. None of the other plants are affected, so you could get a chiller. I know it's a conversation, but there's a few reasons why. Okay, so the way the system is designed, the res that I'm using is very small. It's like a 4 or 5 gallon res. It's just to be able to fit the entire system with a small res within the tent. But ideally, I'd have a large tank or a res outside where all the water goes through the water chiller, and then, you know, that's where that would feed it to the other reservoirs. But the problem is that it's not just the water in the res, it's the water in each bucket. So we've talked about this before, but for those of you that are new here, there's a pool or water that pools on the bottom of every bucket. It sits there stagnant. I've added in air stones to try to oxygenate the water and have it flow better, or have it just not be stagnant, but it needs to run 24/7. Anyways, I'm doing my best to try to make the system constantly be moving in one way or another, but you know, at the end of the day, it's just baking under the lights. So yeah. Oh my gosh, a calves miss miracle. Congrats, Bernie. Go make some snow angels outside. Your roots look fine. Just because they are brown doesn't mean... No, they're not slimy, Sky Overhead, so I'm not... Like, that's not the part that's concerning me. It's more, I just want everything to be perfect, and I'm just tired. Adding ice bottles killed the roots. Yes, but that hash, I understand that you said that, and I agree with you. But this problem was happening before that. This problem was happening since the plant was a seedling. Same thing with the Rebel Starfighter. Both seedlings that I've had are messed up. They're all screwed up. So I don't know if it's maybe like the genetics. I'm not trying to blame it on something else. It's just if everything else is fine and they're in the same system, then it's got to be something with the variety. It's what makes you happy. That's all that counts. Only if things are going well, Holy Toledo. The thing is, Bernie, once it starts to happen, isn't it too late? Like, you know, if you can't, like if the issue is already existent, now there's nothing I can really do to fully make it go away, right? So I can fix it for future runs, but I'm still gonna, I don't know how to fix it though, unless I get like a more powerful air pump and more bubbles per bucket. There's nothing I can do to reduce the temperature in each individual bucket other than that. What's up, Michigan Outdoorsman? Good to see you. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. Kona Ruta gonna transplant while listening in. Happy growing. Hydro requires to be in your garden every day. Shane, I'm in my garden pretty much every hour of every day. I'm here all the time. If I'm gone for an hour, I come like, this is the first place I'm back at checking in on things. What's up, Grinding? How you doing? No, it doesn't work like that. If you don't have root rot yet, you have low oxygen. Got it. I don't know. I mean, I can add more hydrogen peroxide. I'll have to Google. This is something that now I'm gonna have to research. I'm not gonna like throw in the towel when I haven't even tried everything. I'm sure there are other things I can do to oxygenate or aerate the water. From Brazil, good afternoon, Raphael. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna research it. There's gotta be another way that I could prolong the inevitable or like fix this issue. I don't freaking know. This is what I mean. It's like at the start of this live, I was like, yay, my garden's looking great, everything's looking beautiful, and now I'm like, oh, wah wah, I'm having problems again. And yeah, it's really freaking frustrating, man. Really frustrating. No, I've been complaining about it since the beginning. I said that the ox heart was like growing all weird, and remember I told you guys the leaves were like all crunchy and I didn't know what was happening? Every single tent tour, I've made a comment about it because I'm on high alert. And then a couple days ago, it started to look okay, and then it looks off again. So, yeah, I think it's something to do with the actual variety. My camera didn't slip, so, okay, the other day, man, you guys, seriously, you guys are a lot. Some of you guys are a lot. Okay, the other day, somebody was like, I forget who it was, like, don't open and close your bucket. So it's not that my camera slipped, it's that I'm trying to not fully open the bucket to stress the root out. I'm trying to just stick my phone in the crack and show you guys the roots. And then you asked something about the foam. Anyways, I'm not trying to hide anything or make my phone slip, and anyways, whatever. Aeroponics roots should never be soaked in water. Yep. Yeah, Andy, I do use hydrogen peroxide in the system. It should be helpful. A Japanese black truffle tomato. They started doing the same thing a bit ago. I changed the oxygen a bit and it's straightening itself out. Quit getting flustered and just keep moving forward. I'm not getting flustered. I'm more of, I lack the knowledge to understand exactly what's happening and how to fix it. And so when everyone comes in the chat and they're like, oh, it's this, try this, do that. It's like, whoa, right? So I'm not getting flustered. I'm just trying to process, should I be, take precaution and get rid of the plant? I don't want to always, every time there's a small issue, get rid of a plant. I want to do like Bernie said, learn how to fix it. That's how I'm going to learn what the issue is, how to remedy it. So I'm trying to look at this as a learning experience, like Bernie and Cav said, learn from it. What's up, number 2? Stop adding and stick to the basics. I'm not adding anything. Maybe you got HLV in that plant. Did you mean to type HIV? All right, what's HLV? 100-gallon air pump is plentiful enough to dissolve oxygen for 5 gallons. You can add all the air you want. The water will not hold it if it's not the right temperature. Yeah, but can you do a backflip? I don't know, Pro Pyro. Anyways, I need some coffee. That's what I need. I've got 80 net pots. Oh no, I'm very careful with my scissors grinding. Maybe your plant's just mad at you and don't want to act right. Yeah. No, I think that, I mean, there's so many things that I'm not able to, that I'm having challenges managing right now, that I'm getting overwhelmed, because it could be anything. Like, is it, you know, the VPD? Is it the leaf temperature? Am I overwatering and it's not able to like transpire properly? Did I screw up the roots when I put it in the air stone? Is it the nutrients? Did I contaminate something? Is it the seed? Is it the water temperature? Is it like, why is it, you know, all these things could be valid reasons, but then why is nothing happening with anything else? Why aren't I having these issues with anything else? And so I'm just struggling. You can get some massive root system in deep water culture undercurrent. Yes. What's up, Flip? Good to see you. And I saw number 2 in here. I think I forgot to say hi. What's up, number 2? Happy Saturday. My price of admission is high, but I feel like I'm worth it. Yeah. Oh, I do. Well, I don't, but I'm learning how to. I just popped my first seed. I've no thumbs, so check out my other YouTube channel in the description below. Every time I take a clone, I sanitize the scissors before moving on to another plant. Yes, I agree with that. If you want your system to work amazing for peppers and tomatoes, use it like a Dutch bucket. I don't even know what that means. Like with a drip, you mean? Just like people, sometimes plants just not happy. True, Cavs. True. Good morning, Fresh Princess. What's up, Glacier Automotive? Good to see you. Thank you so much. I'm pretty sure that variety is more finicky. Could be, Seed Daddy. It's all about the learning. So it's all good. Like, I'm gonna learn. Yeah, isolating it would be the best precaution. The problem is I have nowhere to isolate it to without just getting rid of it. So so the lemon seedling is now in the bucket system behind me. I put it under that light. You guys yesterday said it needs more light, so I actually put the pot of soil inside an empty bucket that's disconnected right under the main grow. Thanks, Bro Pyro, appreciate you. A lot of the time, I know sometimes I'm trying to work, you guys, and what's up, UK? Sometimes I'm actually trying to like get some stuff done and then I miss comments, so I'm sorry. I don't mean to read them so delayed. No, I didn't put it in the hydro system habitual. I would are you kidding me? I would never do that. I would never move it like into the system, especially in the condition that it's in now. It's like, I don't want to sacrifice anything else. Yeah, so no, it's all good. It's all a learning experience. There's, you know, still a lot of things I need to learn, a lot of learning curves and a lot of I don't know, there's just so many variables to manage, and yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm doing a lot better than my first run, and so I don't understand why. What's up, Germinator? Happy Saturday. I'm doing a lot better than my first run and my second run and my third run, and so I don't understand why so many things are going wrong. I think that's the part that's irritating me, is like, my first grow, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't check pH. I didn't check water temperature. I can't even tell you what the temp was in here, what the humidity was in here. I can't tell you anything. All I know is I got PM, not that far in, but still, like, everything else was fine. So I just, yeah. Next run, if you do one system the way you're doing it now, do the other like a traditional Dutch bucket. I don't even know what a tradition, I thought this was a traditional Dutch bucket, but that's a great idea, just to see exactly the difference and what the issue would be. What's up, Reef? Happy Saturday. Plants don't care how well you think you're doing. If the plant wants you to learn a lesson, you need to learn it. True. Yep. Back to basics. Start a refresh. A refresh? I hope you don't mean reset, because I just freaking reset everything, so over my dead body. I ain't doing that again. My back still hurts. System requires plants for growing. Yep. All right. I don't even know if I have enough foam colors right now. Bernie, plants are like psychedelics. They teach you what you need, whether you want to learn it or not. It's actually true. That's why I'm also on like a personal growth journey, and it's really goes hand in hand. What's up, Stangman? Happy Saturday. It really goes hand in hand with this. Like I told you guys, I'm avoidant. So the reason why I get overwhelmed is because now it's time to face these issues, and like I don't want to. I just want everything to be perfect, but that's not the way it works. I have to like face the problem and learn from it. It's just like, damn it, I did so much learning in the last couple months. Isn't it enough for now? I had to take a freaking break. But yeah, I guess you can't be like that in life, right? You don't always get to pick and choose when you take a break. Dutch bucket is an isolated hydroponic system. I thought that a Dutch bucket, I thought that this was a Dutch bucket because it's a series of buckets that are all connected together and it's recirculating. I thought that that's what the basic definition of a Dutch bucket is. So what makes mine not a Dutch bucket? It's the level of water sitting in the bottom along with the misters. Is that what it is? It was time to face these issues a while ago. You are just seeing the results of not listening to your conscience. I mean, my conscience was telling me just have fun and forget about the issues, so I feel like I did listen to my conscience. What's up, Tricked Out Seeds? Right, Tricked Out Seeds? I absolutely, you will, yeah, there's always something to learn, and you can never you can never just chill. No, I've never heard that song, Reef. And I'm kind of glad. It sounds like not a good one. Oh, man. You know, sometimes I have an interesting way of thinking, and maybe it's not necessarily that I didn't like the issues were there and I could have faced them at that point in time, but wherever I was at that point in time, I didn't I guess I was in such a different headspace that I didn't see those as issues. I was focused on something else, or focused on, I'm always focused like on the wrong thing, you know, I always miss the mark. And so like I know water temperature is something we've talked about for so long. It's just like, okay, so let's play this out. I get a water chiller, but I don't move my res outside the tent. Like there's more than one issue. The water temperature isn't just about getting a water chiller. Now I need to think about the reservoir should not be in the grow tent. It should be outside the grow tent. And so that being said, now I got to rethink the setup, and I should also rethink the lids, right? Like these, even if I put a reservoir outside and I have a water chiller, it's still not fixing the freaking problem. You understand? Because the system isn't flowing properly and you still have stagnant water sitting in the bottom of the buckets. It's not constantly moving, therefore the water is heating. And so regardless, it's just not the most ideal system. Your water is heating up as it moves through your system. Your best temps are 68. The furthest bucket is 74. Right. So even if I had the water chiller, a larger reservoir like we talked about, larger res for less pH swings and managing your temperature, reservoir outside the grow tent so that you don't have the factors of the grow tent heating it up, then, you know, same size pump, but in a larger reservoir, it's not going to heat up the water as much. So there's so many ways to maintain the temperature in the res, but how do you maintain the temperature within each bucket if your system is not flowing properly? So insulated the line so when the water sits, it stays stable. Exactly. That's a great idea. Actually, Bernie, you and I have chatted about that. Because, yeah, you recommended I do that, which is a great idea. Or even like insulating the buckets themselves. I don't really know how I would achieve that, or I mean with what material I would use, but I think that it's something that has to be considered. Do you have an aerator? Yeah, Craft. I put in an air stone in the bottom of every bucket now, and the bottom of my grow tower. Bucket with water not connected, air stone, room temp maintained. It could be a great system for tomatoes and peppers if you change a few things. So the water spraying into the bucket, that dictates the temps first. Yeah, is what dictates the temps first. Yeah, so the water spraying through is probably cold. It's just as soon as it hits the bottom, like after it hits the root, whatever drips to the bottom, it's not long before it begins to heat up, right? What? Oh, I'm like, wait, Seed Addict? Did I add a new mod? Who's Seed Addict? I changed your name. Are you running calcium nitrate? No. Cal Mag? I don't freaking know. Oh my gosh. I feel like this is one of my first lives all over again. There's some days where I get so uncomfortable on these lives, you guys, because sometimes I just don't know. So if you insulated a bucket and watering sprayed in is 74, you just insulated, right? No, but the water spraying in is good. It's the right temperature. It's once it drains and circulates back, the water that's sitting in the bottom of the bucket is hot. Many people have tried all these things. Eventually you have to do what the buckets were designed for. And I think that's the thing I'm not quite understanding. What were they designed for and how am I using them wrong? When I look online, there is no like right or wrong or maybe I'm just looking in the wrong places or looking at the wrong thing. I don't know. I don't know. Out of foam colors. Maybe I have some more here. I had to research exactly what Hash said. Yeah, I'm gonna look up how how a Dutch bucket system is supposed to be used or intended, the intended use, and aeroponics fermentally have a little water above the pump. Mr. Aeroponics is meant to. Yeah, so I'm going to research it just so I can understand if you're doing this. I mean, I'm not doing this for entertainment. I'm doing this to grow my own food. I would listen to what tomato producers who use Dutch buckets are doing. Okay, I will look that up. I don't know. I don't, like I told you guys, I'm not really a researcher type, but there comes a time where if you truly want to understand the full scope of what you're working with, you got to look, yeah, at what the professionals are doing. So, you know, even though I'm sharing my journey and, you know, I want to have fun with you guys, I'm not doing this for entertainment. You know, it's not entertaining for me to have to go through everything and put air stones and do all this and that. I'm doing it because I'm trying to make the garden the best it can be, versus entertain you guys. So I'm here for the show. Where's the popcorn? Yeah. No, but I understand what you're saying. I should look that up. I don't know if I have any other phone callers. Andy, I wish I could make that excuse and that be true, but I think saying that it's the winter and it's just the winter and they know it isn't a good excuse or isn't a good reason as to why my plants are having issues. I do garden outside, Dark Crypto. I have a whole flower garden in the summer. If you don't want to do research, you can have faith in what I'm telling. No, I have faith in what you're telling me. The thing is, I understand things in a very specific way, and I understand that you know what you're saying and that everyone in the chat may understand what you're saying, but I'm not really understanding what you're saying, or there's like a missing piece that you're not explaining. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, rather than me putting that on you to explain even more than you already have, because you're, you know, offering valuable insight, I should just go research it instead of bug you guys for the answer. Because I do that a lot. I'm like, give me the answer. I need help. And sometimes maybe if I researched it myself, then I wouldn't need to do that. And it would be just, you know, from a learning perspective, I'd find more value in researching. So it's not that I don't trust what you're saying, is that there's a piece that's not fully clicking. So because I don't know, I thought that this is how a Dutch bucket system is supposed to be used. So when you're telling me go look at how they use it, all I can say is, okay, I'll have to go look, because I don't know, you know. Weed isn't cool anymore. Yeah, reef, I've thought about that, but it doesn't make sense. What would they have to gain by that? Everyone else in the chat hating them? I'm just kidding. Um, yes, sorry, somebody keeps asking for me to show the setup. Calm down. Oh, sky overhead. I am my own worst critic and my own worst enemy. I just got to be better and better and better and better. And like, I can't handle that there are people that know more about this than I do. Like, I know I just started, but I just have to get to a certain point. And until I get there, I'm just going to be so freaking hard on myself. That's the way I am. Yeah, research helps me understand. The thing is, like, I don't know sometimes what to research, but now Hash and others in the chat have pointed me in the right direction. I know what to research. Yeah, all right, let me show you guys the setup quick while I catch up on the chat. What's the name of the bucket system? Bato buckets, Dwayne. B-A-T-O. So yeah, this is the setup. I've got 3 grow towers. And I've got 2 bucket system. So yeah, it's yeah, there's so many different seeds out there. 38, that's why the pressure's on, right? I gotta learn how to optimize things and how to just learn as much of the system and aeroponics and indoor growing as much as I can, so that this isn't a giant waste of money. So that even if I don't recoup the cost with the stuff that I'm producing and that I'm growing, I'll recoup the cost in other ways by sharing information with you guys once I learn it and I figure it out. But why indoor? Gandalf, it's because I live in Canada. We have very short growing months. So I have to do it indoor. It's way too cold outside from the months of October to October to June, pretty much. Grab a sandwich. Yeah, it's in the basement, and the humidity level outside is like 20%, so it's so hard to manage the humidity in here. What's up, Eddie? Good to see you. Yeah, so I gonna add water and nutrients. Stop spending your time on short videos for 1 month. Use that time for learning. I mean, I think I can manage my time and manage both. I may not know about gardening, but I do know about you know, it's a double-edged sword. I'm really trying to focus and learn so that I can turn this into something. And in order to, yeah, I gotta maintain the short videos, but I understand what you mean. Use my time and energy toward learning versus creating. But if I'm not creating, then I have no desire to learn. So I kind of have to do those things as an outlet, but I'm picking up what you're putting down. Are the drains returned to the reservoir on the buckets? Only the ones that have plants in them. Every other bucket that has no plants in it is just with no elbow, but everything else has one. Just another basic chick trying to get looks. Yeah, I don't even know why you're here looking anyways. You should probably leave. With learning, check out the From the Stash podcast. All right, cool. Thanks, T Shallow. Appreciate that. Yes, Hash. I know all about sacrifice. Greenpoint. All right, I'm just gonna grab some water. What is a TFP? Oh, I don't get mad, Hash. That doesn't bother me. I understand what you're saying. A lot of people don't. Everyone has their own way of spending their time, and yeah, maybe I should spend more of my time learning, but I don't. So I'm not mad. It is true. I'm not trying to hide it. Do you grow exotic fruit or tree saplings? I mean, that would be cool if I could one day. Yeah, see, craft organics with my character and the type of person that I am, I usually don't learn from my mistakes. If something doesn't work out the way I feel like it should or I want it to, then I just kind of give up and I move on to something else. And so this is the first time in my life where I'm like, no, you're gonna keep trying and you're gonna keep at it and you're gonna keep doing it. And so yeah, it's the first time that I'm really like, I am not giving up and I'm determined. So, you know, when you guys are like, oh, you should research or you should do, I'm like, trust me, like this is, I'm like very, yeah. Gonna have to hang a sign around my neck that says "will work for seeds." Oh my god, we'll do anything for seeds. Oh my gosh, congrats, Fred. That's so exciting. Thanks, Reef. No, I'm not looking for like people to be like, oh, you're doing great. Yeah, you know, with the experience that I have, I know I'm doing okay, but it's not enough. I gotta, you know, do better. So some people watch you during their free time. Some people free their time to watch you. That is true, and I'm grateful for the people that free their time to watch me. Yeah, you know what, Cavs? I don't even care about that. I'm just somebody who's like very competitive with myself. And thank you for saying that. But yeah, so look, there's a lot to learn, and I just trying to do the best I can. All right, I'm just gonna fill this with nutrients and water, and I'm gonna let it run and circulate overnight. I have it on a timer already, right? Yeah, I have the water plugged into the timer. So yeah, all right. I'm gonna do what I did the first time in the Green Tower, which was, oh no, the Green Tower I did the wrong ratio. Practice makes better. Perfect doesn't exist. I mean, I'm trying to be perfect. No, Fred has his own zinnia seeds, Pyro. I didn't send him any seeds. I checked out his YouTube channel and I saw he's got all these zinnias growing in his tent. They look awesome. Yeah, you guys, I don't use the resources available to me. Like, I'm telling you, this, if you guys knew me, I'm literally like, something could fall and spill all over the place, and I'm the type who will just step right over it and be like, I'll clean it later. Like, that is the type of, I'm a very type B person, right? And with this kind of stuff, you have to be type A. So it's not just about, like, go do some research. It's like, no, you have to recondition yourself to be that type of person that, you know, wants to continuously learn, even though, like, sometimes it's like, I feel like a little kid. Like, I don't want to, but, you know, sometimes you have to. Seriously, plants are amazing teachers. They're the only, my plants in this garden is the only thing that has had the ability to have this kind of impact on me. I don't, even though I'm a people pleaser, I am who I am to the core. And I will always be, or maybe not always, now I'm evolving, but I'll always be more of like a type B type of person. And this garden is reconditioning me. And so, yeah, it's like the craziest experience. Hands-on is very finicky. I prefer it that way, but I have to be very organized. And I'm not organized. Bernie, type A is somebody who's always on time, very organized. You know, they map out the road ahead. They know what they're doing. They label their seedlings. They store things properly. Everything has its place. They're very organized. Type B is throw things wherever. Don't clean up after yourself type of thing. More scattered, not organized, always late. Just, yeah. Yeah, it's someone who's like anal retentive versus someone who's careless, pretty much. Type A versus type B. Yeah, I be who I want to be. So type A is your conscience. I mean, my conscience or in general? I don't know if you're asking. It's like, my conscience, I'm just type B through and through and through, you guys. Actually, I hate being late, though. That's one thing I hate. Ow, I just poked myself in the eye. I hate being late. I think gardening is supposed to be personal preference, although most of my garden is quite simple. I also enjoy the challenge and experimenting. All right. So today's December 20th. Tomorrow's the solstice, right? Winter solstice. So I'm adding in, what am I going to do? I'm going to do 12 liters. Per liter, so 6 mils. All right. What's up, Jack Ashes? Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Why do you only have useless plants? I mean, do you not eat food? I have zinnias and marigold from Mackenzie. Nice. Nice, the observer. Yeah, sometimes you gotta let go a little bit and, you know, chill out. I have type AB blood. Nice, Doyle. I'm starting to think Les is a vampire. Oh my god, that's funny. That's awesome, Gene Ride. Congratulations. Type C, huh? I've never heard of type C before. Ow. He lives in a cool vampire lair out in the middle of nowhere, and he is of unknown age, and he eats only red fruit. Yeah, LOL. That I can... Yeah, the lemon tree's back there, Doyle. I moved it because everyone yesterday said that it's not getting enough light, so I figured I'll give it the light it deserves. Oh my gosh, nice, MK. Bon appetit. Enjoy. And what's up, Grow Doc Professor? Good to see you. What fruits do I grow? I am growing tomatoes, cucumbers, eggplant, lettuce, herbs, all kinds of stuff. What's up, Doc Levy? Oh my gosh, never be sorry. Appreciated, never expected. I never expect you guys to be here. UK started Bernie's Forever B-Day. LOL. Oh my god, I said LOL again. Ugh. Make myself cringe. Where's my... Alright, got the cow mag in. I'm gonna let that circulate. Not circulate, but sit for a minute. And then I'll add in the other stuff. Thank you so much, Grow Doc Professor. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, Y. I appreciate that. Arturo, go check out the channel in the description below. I'm gonna try my first seeds and see. All right. So yeah, a few more minutes. I'm gonna add in my micro, grow, and bloom. I'm doing half the recommended amount for seedlings, and I am going to let the tower circulate. I'm gonna go pick up a couple of air stones. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with the green tower. Put an air stone in the bottom. I'm gonna get a large one, and then we'll get the seedlings in probably tomorrow. Well, there are some that are for sure gonna go in tomorrow. Some that need a little bit more time. I'm burning one for Bernie's birthday, and I'm extending it out a couple months. I'm still celebrating my birthday from last month too. Happy belated, Sky Overhead. I have to return home before the morning. That's funny. Doyle, all I know is that they're not autos. I don't know what they're called. Well, Cavs says they're photos, right? I don't know the difference, and I don't have confidence, so it makes like I laugh when I say it because I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, who am I talking about this? Okay, no free tours. Bye bye. That's funny. All right. So I'm adding in 7.5 mils of each. You know, one day, these people that come on and ask if I have an OnlyFans, I'm gonna say yes. And I'm gonna send the frickin' link. And you know what? I'm gonna make them pay and subscribe, and then all they're gonna see is the stupid plant videos. That's what I'm gonna do, because that's gonna be their karma for asking stupid questions. And then I'm gonna collect the money, and we're gonna get 5 water chillers. Oh my god. You guys, chill. I'm not talking about a real one. I'm talking about a fake one. Yeah, no, that would be funny, is for the people that are asking for it, do a fake one, make them think that it's real, and then, you know. Oh, looks like I missed something. Alright, 7.5 mils of each. What's up, Dad's Tent? Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a great day so far. And I'm sorry if anybody came in the chat and I missed saying hello. I'm going to calibrate my pH pen today. I got a buffer, the 7 that I was missing, so now I can properly calibrate my pen. And I got to figure out my TDS pen. There's got to be a way to adjust. Oh, I don't know what I missed. Oh, I gotta add in my hydrogen peroxide. right, I'm gonna give it a few minutes. I'll check the pH. I'll do what I need to do to adjust it. I'm gonna pour the water into the tower, turn it on, and then allow it to just circulate. And then I'm gonna go pick up an air stone after this and get that set up. I meant to grab like a whole bunch and I took everything that they had left at the store. So it's a good note to know your starting pH and then how much milliliters will bring down your water for spark. How big is this tent? 10 by 20. Okay, so the pH is like way too low. So I'll have to either add water or add pH up. I'm just gonna let it sit for a little longer and then I'll, Dad's Tented pH drops. I have a pen that I didn't have I haven't calibrated in a while and I didn't have the buffer solution that I just picked up. So 17 seeds this season and 3 plants. I suck this year. Neil, nobody sucks at growing. It's just an experience. Maybe there's like a lesson to be learned, or like maybe it's just trying to teach you perseverance. Don't give up. The seeds suck, not you. And what's up, Neil? Happy Saturday. Thanks for joining. So yeah, I have a pen. It's not a good one because I don't take proper care of it. It's just a Hannah pH pen, and I have the buffer solution now, so I can calibrate it and use it. But now I've just been using the drops because that's a fail-safe way for me to check my pH. So I'm just now putting into perspective that your grow tent is the size of my grow rooms. So I could fit at least 8 of my tents inside yours. Oh my gosh! That's crazy. What's this witchcraft? Yes, plants are the best teachers. Yes, Stang, both have been transplanted into their respective grow mediums. I might wait a little bit before sharing, just because I already screwed up. So I'm still going to share everything, even the screw ups, maybe just, you know, a little bit later so that I can have just the opportunity to learn before I share. The tent is bigger than my bedroom. Mine too, Brayden. Feeling pretty defeated this time around. Pretty sure all my seeds all got ruined except for the auto cheese. It was just before the winter. Oh, Neil, I know that feeling. There have been grows or runs where you've got nothing to show for it and you just feel like crap. Like, what are you even doing? And you just want to throw in the towel. Don't. Take a break or take a step back if you have to, but understand that you just do it again. Try it again because it's worth it. There's either a lesson to be learned or maybe it's just not the right time. Maybe there's other factors going on, but I feel for you because that's a crappy feeling. I've had it before, but just be kind to yourself. You know, nobody's perfect, nor are seeds, right? But we're not perfect either, so just keep at it. Keep at it. Do we need a big bedroom, big flower, multiple tents to run perpetual? Oh, I have no idea, Craft. I don't know if you're asking or if you're telling me that you need big rooms. Oh yeah, you need multiple tents. I've killed as many plants as I've harvested. Yeah, see, the thing is, like, I do my best to show my failures, so I'm really, I swear, like, even today, like, I swear my phone didn't slip. I'm really trying to show everything. I'm not trying to hide anything. My goal is for, like, this kind of stuff is supposed to be for beginners like me. Pretty much what not to do. Don't do what I do. Do the opposite, or do what people in the chat are saying. Not everyone, but some people in the chat, because yeah, so it's important to show the failures because I want to see what does root rot look like exactly so that I know if I have it or not. But nobody's showing their disgusting root rot. They're just showing the nice plants and, you know, the stuff that looks good, the highlight reel. But, you know, it's a numbers game. Yep, just keep growing, exactly. The drinking game will kill us. Oh, Neil, if only you knew how many seeds I wasted. I ordered a whole pack of tomatillo seeds, which is like a green tomato variety, and it was like a full pack. It must have had like 40 seeds. I've never harvested a tomatillo. I've only grown 2 or 3 plants, and none of them got fruit, and somehow all the seeds are gone because I freaking wasted them all. Either I germinated them with the paper towel method and I let the paper towel dry out, or I killed the seedling, but I can't tell you what happened with all the seeds. They're all gone and I have nothing to show for it. So happens to you're not alone. It happens to the best of us, I guess. I will deliberately get root rot for. Oh my gosh, please don't do that to yourself, Bernie. That is the kindest thing I think anyone has ever offered me. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh, don't do that. All right, you guys. Well, I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna just let this sit in the bucket for like 10 minutes while I go feed Scarlet, and then I'm gonna come back, pH it again, add pH up if I have to, fill the tower with the water, and then get everything going. Polar, check out TFP After Dark. It's in the description below. It's another channel, and that's where I'm trying my hand at that. This channel is about growing your own food, indoor gardening, aeroponics, or at least what I thought was aeroponics. And yeah, anyways, you guys, I hope everyone has a wonderful Saturday. Am I living again? No, I'm gonna take the afternoon off, and well, not take off, I have other things I've got to do, but yeah, tomorrow, come find me at 12 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna be putting the seedlings in the grow tent, or the orange tower right here. And also tomorrow I'm going to be on the Urban Gardener. We've got something fun, so come check me out. He's gonna be on at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So after my live, I'm gonna be hopping on there. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Come find me 12 p.m. Eastern time. We are going to transplant seedlings into the tower. And thank you guys so much for the advice, for lack of a better term to explain it, tough love, truth, whatever it is. Yeah, I appreciate it, because it's true. I gotta use this as a learning experience and learn something from it and do better next time or for the rest of this run. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys for hanging out with me and for contributing in so many more ways than one. You guys are the best. So have a great day, everybody. And sending you guys all positive vibes. We'll see you tomorrow. No, I'm not on later. I am going to, I'll be on tomorrow. So I will see you guys then. 12 p.m. Eastern time. Peace, everybody. Oh, don't forget to smash the like button on the way out. Bye, everybody. Have a good one.